Hi everyone, it's Amber from The Sensible Mama. It's 5 Ways Wednesday, and this week I just launched my brand new first ever limited edition diaper bag in collaboration with Itzy Ritzy. It almost sold out within the first 24 hours. I have a very small number of them left. So today I'm doing this 5 Ways Wednesday to give you an idea of what the bag looks like, how it packs up, so that hopefully if you've been on the fence, you can hurry up and score it before it runs out, because this is limited edition and once it's gone, we'll never be making it again. So with that said, let's jump right into 5 ways to pack the Itzy Ritzy Mini diaper bag in the Love Ya Mean It Always print. Okay, this one is packed as a Mom's Day Out bag, and frankly, this is my favorite way to pack this up because I think it makes the most sense for a bag this size. I am going to show you how to pack it up as a diaper bag as well, but for me personally, this is going to kind of be my mom bag that I use for myself because I think it's gorgeous and I think it packs up perfectly for the way that I carry things while I'm out and about. Over here in the side bottle pocket, I have a pair of sunglasses for myself. These are ones that I know don't get scratched up very easily, which is why I don't mind putting them in here. This is not a felt-lined pocket though, so if you have sunglasses with more delicate lenses, I don't recommend putting them in here because they might scratch. I love this side bottle pocket here for keeping my cell phone. It's just a really quick grab, and I can actually reach this while the bag is actually on my back, which means I can really quickly grab my phone without having to take the bag off and flip it around to get into the front pocket. This is a small front pocket, so there's not a lot that you can fit. One thing that I do love though is that this up here, this little lip, actually has space for you to store things. So if you have a taller item, you can actually stick it in here and it will feed up into this space. But really all I'm using this space for is for a small jujube set piece packed as a wallet for myself. And I also have my AirPods in here for taking phone calls on my iPhone. Onto the inside of the bag. Now, I've mentioned this in my videos before, I don't prefer to overpack. Like, I don't see the reason for using all the space in a bag just because you can. I believe in packing in a way that just makes sense. So I didn't overpack this bag, and there's actually still lots of room for more things. The first thing that I'm most excited about is that my Big Bottle Co. water bottle fits in here. It's totally full right now, and I can put this in this bag, and because the bag itself is so small and lightweight, it actually doesn't get too heavy, and I can carry this bottle with me all day long, even when it's totally full. This, by the way, is the exclusive Sensible Mama Big Bottle Co. water bottle in the cotton candy color. My fans and customers named it, and I think they could not have picked a better name. And this is actually available for pre-order now on our website, as well as all of the other Big Bottle Co. water bottles if you're looking for one. Next to that, I have a Replay snack stack. Do not judge, I get grumpy when I'm hungry, and it's important to me that I have snacks. So I like to fill this up with some pretzels up top and some carrots down below, so that I always have a healthy, quick grab snack while I'm out, and I can stave off the grumpies. I had left this side pocket empty just because that bottle did take up a lot of space over here, but just know that you do have this whole pocket over here to stick little things in. If you have smaller items that you don't want to get lost in the bag, they can go right in there. It's been rainy here in Georgia, so I do have a very small umbrella sitting over here in the other side pocket. And the last thing that I have in the main portion of the bag is this small window pouch made by Crafty She Designs. I reached out to Becky and I asked her if she would make a pouch set that would match with my diaper bag, and she did not disappoint, you guys. I'll show you all 3 of the pouches in a video later, but this set actually has 3 pouches. All of them are window pouches. There's a small, medium, and large. This one is small, and this I just have pens and lip gloss, as well as some washi tape in there for when I'm working with my planner while I'm out and about. The last thing that I have in here is actually in the front mesh pocket, and this is where I'm keeping my high ponytail beanie. This is another thing we carry at the Sensible Mama, and I'm so excited to finally get to use it now that it's getting cold, or at least cool here. This is a beanie that has a hole in the top, so you can actually put your messy bun through it, and I love it. It matches super, super cute with this bag. And I feel like as it gets colder and colder, I'll end up using this little pouch to also put maybe a little scarf and some gloves as well. I also think this is a great spot if you're nursing and you're out without your kids and you need nursing pads, you can stick a couple of spare ones in there as well. That's just a great spot for other catch-all things while you're out by yourself without the kiddos. All right, this one is packed for outings just with a toddler. So anyway, there are only so many ways that you can pack the front pocket of this bag. So in here, I just have, again, a small set piece by Jujubee packed as a wallet, and that's really all I have in there because the rest of the bag is packed really, really full. On this side, I have my Pura stainless water bottle. I had to work to get that in there because of this rubber sleeve, but if I take this off where it's just the stainless steel, it goes in and out really easily. On this other side, I have a sippy cup for my son. You guys know I love matchy-matchy, so I am not afraid to give him a pink sippy cup if it matches my bag. In the back zip pocket, I do have the change pad because we are still in diapers, so I might be needing that. This is a very big change pad, but it's also very thin. Excuse me as I keep my daughter from crashing into my camera. So it's nice and thin, it folds up really, really well, but it's still very big, and it's big enough even for my toddler. And I just wanted to show you while I'm here because this is the cutest thing. My lining, the Love You Mean It Always, is even in here inside the change pad pocket, which I love. Okay, so let's go ahead and get to the inside of the bag. It's all gonna flop open when I open this up all the way, but I'm actually pretty pleased with how things tend to stay upright in here. I've just noticed they don't flop out as easily as they would in a bigger bag like the Be Right Back or the Boss. So the first thing I have in here is that Replay snack stack for on-the-go snacks for my son. I also have an Itzy Ritzy. This is one of their mini snack bag 2-packs, and this is packed as a medical kit. So I've got some Tylenol in there for him because he's got some of his back molars coming in, as well as some Band-Aids and alcohol wipes and things like that, just in case we fall down while we're out. The next thing I have in here is another pouch by Crafty She Designs, and this has just got a couple of little toys for my son. So we've got some cars in here, a dimple duo, and just a couple of other little things for entertainment needs while we're out. Behind that, I also have his dimple duo by Fat Brain Toys. This is really fun because it's got all of these little bubbles that just make this really satisfying pop when you pop them. And it also helps teach colors and shapes, which I think is really cool. It's also covered in Braille, so if you're trying to learn Braille, you can do that as well. This is another thing that we carry at the Sensible Mama from Fat Brain Toys. As my toddler is getting older, I need less and less in terms of restaurant needs. So over here in this side pocket, I just have some toddler silverware by Baby. And then back here in the mesh is where I've kept all of his things for diapering. So we don't get a lot of diaper rash these days, but I do have some Boudreaux's butt paste in there just in case. I have 3 size 6 diapers as well as my Y Pouch 30 packed with wipes. And the last thing that I have in here is in the front mesh pocket, and that's just got a change of clothes for my son. There's actually more room in there, so I would probably be putting some socks and maybe a little toboggan for him as well, but that was all I had on me at the time, so that's all that's in there right now. All right, this time I have this all packed up just for an infant. My daughter is 8 months old, and right now we're doing formula feeding, so that's kind of how this is packed, but having breastfed all the way up until now, I know that you can pretty much do everything you need to do in here for breastfeeding as well, but since I've done so many videos packed for breastfeeding moms, this one is for the formula feeding moms. Right here in the front, it's basically the same as before. I just have a small set piece in here packed as my wallet, and I had a little trouble getting that out because I have something else in here, and that is my Y Pouch Mini. Having trouble getting it out because my nails are getting ready to break off, and I'm trying to not let that happen. So this is a Y Pouch Mini that's packed with boogie wipes because my daughter is sick right now. We're having to do a lot of nose wiping. I put this in here to show you that even really big water bottles can fit in here. This one is, I don't know, it's probably 18 ounce. That's an 18 ounce bottle and it fits perfectly in there, goes in and out just fine. So I have that in there for myself. Over here I have a Pura stainless bottle for my daughter. We usually use Komotomo bottles at home, but when we're out and about I like to use these because they're so slimline and I can pop a fast flow nipple on here and it works great for her. On to the inside of the bag. Now I want to say, I have a ring sling in here, but don't get too excited. The only one that I could get to really fit well in here is the Lilla Baby ring sling because it's so thin. If you're using any kind of like wrap conversion ring sling, it's just probably not gonna fit in here. But I do like the Lilla Baby ring slings because they're so light and easily pack into a diaper bag. You can just use these for quick toss-ons with a baby and it works great. So I had that just sitting right here in the front of the bag. Down in the bottom here, I have a formula dispenser. Behind that, I have the medium piece from the Crafty She Designs pouch set. And in here, I just have a bunch of my daughter's little favorite teethers and toys. Beside that, I have a swaddle blanket. This is brand new to thesensiblemama.com. This is from Lulu Lollipop, and it is in the Midnight Bloom print, and it is so soft. Like, this isn't gonna be like the copper pearl blankets that are the jersey material. This is a really, really soft bamboo material, and it feels so good, and it just gets softer as you wash it, and I love how it looks with this bag. I kind of am ashamed that I didn't use any of this space here. There was enough room to put things in these two pockets, but to be honest, I just don't carry a lot for my daughter right now. But if you have little smaller things that you like to carry, they would definitely fit in here. Like I said, I just don't like putting things in my bag for the heck of it when I don't need it, so I left those empty. Then back here I have this pack just like I had it for my toddler. I have her diapers right here, some diaper rash cream, and then my Y Pouch 30 back here for doing diaper changes. And lastly, in the front mesh pocket, I just have a couple of different things that we grab for a lot. I have a spare onesie for her in case we have a blowout. And then I have the small piece from that pouch set by Crafty She Designs, and this has just got headbands in it because we're always losing her headband while we're out, and I just like to have a backup. All right, this one is packed for both little ones. I have a toddler and an infant. Just keep in mind that if you're using a little bag, you cannot pack this the way that you would pack a bigger bag like a Be Right Back. So you do kind of have to make some decisions about what you absolutely need with you for each trip that you're using this for. So in my case, here on the outside, I have a Pura stainless bottle for my daughter and a Replay sippy cup for my son. Here on the inside, I have things kind of stacked up neatly where I can get to them still pretty easily, even when this is not zipped all the way down like this, but I'm unzipping it all the way just so you can really see what it looks like. Here in the front, I have a large Jujube set piece in the Happy Hearts print, and this is where all of my diapering supplies are. I have 3 diapers per kid, plus my Y Pouch 30 and my butt paste. Next to that, I have just one Replay Snack Stack pod, and I have only the one because I have it sitting on top of my daughter's formula dispenser, and a full one just doesn't fit as well when there's 2 pods on there, so I just have the one instead. Behind that, I have the medium piece from the Crafty She Designs pouch, and this has got little toys for my son, just cars and a simple dimple and that kind of thing. Over here on this side, I finally decided to use these pockets. And over here, I have my daughter's favorite toy and teether. This is the Fat Brain Toys Pipsqueak Loop, and she loves this thing, so I like having it right there for quick access. And then this other side pocket I have for medical needs. So I have some Band-Aids, some alcohol wipes, quite a lot of those. I have a nail clipper for my daughter and a nose aspirator, which I would probably want this to be in a small set piece or something, but I have it just stuck in there for now. We don't usually use this on the go, but sometimes it's nice to have in case of an emergency. And then back here in the back mesh, I just have a couple of quick grab things. I have again that pouch of headbands for my daughter. And then I have 2 little books, Happy Easter Mouse and this small Curious George book that we got at Chick-fil-A, and those fit really nicely in that back pocket. To be honest, I could have probably slipped a little bit more stuff in there, but I kind of liked it not feeling so crammed. Now in the front mesh pocket, I have a swaddle blanket for my daughter. This is that same one that I showed you earlier. You could also fit a change of clothes for both kiddos in here. I tried that off camera. But I wanted to show you that a swaddle blanket will fit in there as well for just quick grab. But it is nice to know that I can fit a change of clothes for both of my kids in this front mesh pocket for sure. So one question that everyone will have is, does this bag work for cloth diapering? The answer is yes, it does, although kind of awkwardly if you're trying to pack enough cloth diapers to be out for a lengthy amount of time. So I do have this packed up with cloth diapers. I've put a sippy cup over here, and I found that this works really best if you only need one beverage in the bag. As you can see, I haven't put anything on this side or in this bottle pocket over here, and that's because I need all this space for my Be Dapper here with all my cloth diapers. So again, I have a Replay sippy cup over here. Sitting up and down, I have a medium set piece from Jujube, and this is packed with eating needs. So it's got like some pureed food, some Replay utensils, as well as my Go Silly straw topper so that I can turn any drink into a sippy cup for my son if I need to. Then sitting next to that in this Be Dapper, this is where I have all of my cloth diapering materials. And I love the Be Dapper for cloth diapering. Can you hear my daughter? She's just having a blast. I love the Be Dapper for cloth diapering because you can fit so many diapers in it. So this has got 4 cloth diapers and a Jujube wet bag sitting over here on the side. So for me, that would be enough diapers to be out for several hours during the day and have enough diapers for all my changes. Okay, then back here in the back, I have a 12 little medium piece from their 3-pouch trio. This is insulated on the inside, so in here I have got applesauce pouches and food pouches that I want to keep cold. Then the last thing that I have in here is a swaddle blanket for my daughter, as well as a change of clothes for her. So if you're doing this for cloth diapering, you're gonna be a little bit restricted because the cloth diapers do take up a lot of space. But if you're picky and choosy about the things that you put in here and you don't try to cram everything in the kitchen sink in this bag, it can be done with cloth diapering. So guys, that's it for this 5 Ways Wednesday of how to pack the Itzy Ritzy and Sensible Mama mini diaper bag in the Love Ya Mean It Always print. In the time it took me to film this video, we sold out of this bag. So it's actually no longer available for purchase. For those of you who purchased while it was still in stock, thank you so much. You have something special and unique, and I hope that you love it. And I hope that this video gave you some ideas about how to pack it once you get it. It will be shipping end of November or December. Still don't have an exact ship date yet, but we'll all be looking forward to that. Thank you guys so much. As the bag says, love ya, mean it always, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.